The separation of Ariana Madix and Tom Sandoval in March 2023 was essentially disastrous. After dating for over 10 years, the cast members of Vanderpump Rules called it quits when Ariana found out that Tom had been unfaithful to her. Both of the ex-spouses have moved on, and Season 11 of VPR documented the aftermath from this. Ariana and Daniel Y., her personal trainer, are happy together, but Tom is smitten with Victoria Lee Robinson, his model girlfriend. Ariana does, however, have a notion regarding the ladies Tom has chosen to date since their separation. Ariana put out her own hypothesis about Sandoval's new type following their breakup during an episode of the Vanderpump Rules after show that aired earlier this year during Season 11. She pointed out that there are many romantic relationships with significant age differences. I believe that he is experiencing anything related to aging at the moment. I believe that there is something to be said for pursuing younger ladies. Tom is presently dating Victoria, and he celebrates his birthday on July 7th. Katie Maloney, a cast member of VPR and Ariana's best friend, pointed out that his new dating style may be the result of his growing up. Since he's not the most mature person either, perhaps that age is suitable. Katie laughed, addressing dating younger love interests in her own life in the video above. Tom spoke up about his new girlfriend and how they met on the same VPR after-show broadcast. He stated, "We met at the waterfront, kind of by accident. Were those the females with whom we had been chatting at the table? One of those gals and I kept in touch, and she later asked her buddy to one of my concerts. Whatever, they had fun," he replied. After that, one day, she saw me and I at Craig's at the Special Forces launch party. We went to karaoke, returned to my place, and spent some time hanging out. At first, we were simply friends, but eventually we became more. Tom kept talking about how great his new girlfriend was. He added, "I mean, she's really cool, really successful, a model, does really well for herself, and has her own house. She didn't watch the program, didn't know anything about it, and doesn't give a damn about following or anything on social media. Along with being incredibly kind, and caring, she also exhibits spontaneity and nurturing qualities. Together, we have a ton of fun." All of Tom's Instagram stories and posts featuring Victoria serve as evidence of this. The fact that the pair has visited Tom's hometown in Missouri, interacted with his family, spent time with his friends, and had a vacation together is unquestionably evidence of their high level of enjoyment together. While not all of Ariana Madix's pals are in favor of her returning for Season 12 of Vanderpump Rules, she has not disclosed her intentions. In an Instagram Q&A, Brad Kearns, a close friend of the reality star, was asked if he believed Ariana should return to Vanderpump Rules. Brad replied, "No," in typical Bravo form, and included a clip of Tamra Judge yelling, "That's my opinion," from a previous season of The Real Housewives of Orange County. Since joining Vanderpump Rules in Season 2, Ariana has had many highs and lows. However, as fans are aware, things took a drastic turn during Season 10, when her longtime boyfriend Tom Sandoval had an affair with Rachel Rackwell-Leviss, who was then a co-star. Season 11 saw more conflict, and at first, most of Ariana's co-stars Sharina Shea, James Kennedy, Lala Kent, and Katie Maloney supported her. As they continued to film the remainder of the season, several allegiances changed. There were hints of a broken friendship group in the Season 11 finale, and the 3-part reunion special that followed, with several cast members being irate with Ariana for not filming with Sandoval. For her part, Ariana refused to back down and even blasted the producers for making the ensemble watch the reunion's last scene together, apparently in an attempt to get her to speak with Sandoval. "We feel as though she is now imprisoned in this place. In the conclusion, we didn't receive what we were hoping for." Ariana clarified on Katie and Dana Cathan's Disrespectfully podcast in May that we weren't able to break her down in person at that particular moment. "We will thus attempt to force this moment immediately by doing it in a location where she is contractually required to be there as payback." "Fantastic," I sobbed. "Are you all content now?" Ariana also defended her choice to leave the scene at the end of the show's finale rather than remain there when Sandoval ambushed her. "This is the really dumb thing. By departing, I offered them the finest possible conclusion to that season at that very moment. It was thrilling to witness, and it was true." She said, "I'm sorry if you are literally only viewing it as good reality TV. I gave you good reality TV." To be honest, a talk would have been a dull way to end a dull-ass season. In terms of real-life matters, I've always found them to be genuine and true. That is not something I can pretend to be. What couldn't I show you? She said. I showed you my storage unit of a bedroom. You need spectacles if, after watching the season, you don't notice how depressed I am throughout. I displayed all of those items. Furthermore, I am unrelated to anything that was shot, but later decided not to show. However, I gave it everything I had. Since then, Bravo has decided to put a hold on Vanderpump Rules Season 12, which was initially scheduled to begin production this summer. As she continues to present the current season of Love Island USA, Ariana doesn't seem to be that concerned.